What's up, galera? It's Ohio with Jingo and Grow Strong. Today, I'm going to talk about the three things that make smart capoeiristas sucky in the roda. Yeah, so even though you train hard and you're working hard, you may be working on the wrong things. You just started. The majority of my followers here, as you know, you take the survey, and I look at all the data and I understand what everyone needs to know, or wants to know rather. And most of the people have only been training less than a year. Okay, we do have some other intermediates. Training for 2 to 3 years, and then a few less that are been training for 10 years and 8 to 10 years and longer. And so I know I've made all the mistakes in the book. That's what made me a good teacher, was that I failed a lot. I got beat up, I got tripped, I got tired, I flipped, I fell on my head. Every mistake, I made it. Okay, so the first mistake is that you're not focusing on the fundamentals. Now, if you follow my channel for any amount of time, you know I'm always about fundamentals. That's what makes a good professor, mestre, contramestre, graduado, the easy stuff. You don't have to flip and fly and and do good, all the ground moves. The ground moves is a little bit easier for everyone to achieve, and that's what everyone wants to know is cool moves. That a lot of people aren't just pretty much they've admitted to themselves they're not going to flip and fly. They want to float on the floor like an awesome capoeirista, which is great. But fundamentals, kicks make everything better. Okay, I'll put a link to my video. Kicks make everything better. So I always talk about that story about this gay guy that beat me up. He didn't beat me up, but he tagged me, kicked me right in the jaw. And he was only training for 6 months, and I was training for like a year and a half. And I was like, hey, I was flipping and flying, doing cool moves. I was aggressive, and I was zinging kicks at him. And all he did was a simple kick, and he kind of got scared and thought I was going to retaliate. But I didn't. I was just like, oh shit, man, good kick. So mistake number one is not focusing on the fundamentals enough, and it's your rice and beans every single day. Kicks, dodges, fundamentals, base, ginga. Okay, so that's the first mistake that makes smart capoeiristas sucky. Okay, number two is not training outside of class. Like a lot of people, when I first started, I was only training the twice a week. It was enough. It was getting in shape. I was sore. But then I added weights, I added running, added all sorts of other stuff, which made me stronger to get better more moves. But that was just the physical part. Remember that capoeira is music, capoeira is acrobatics. Then I started going to an acrobatic gym, learning flips, and I was flipping and flying. I was like, cool, awesome. So I kept adding to my game. But remember the music, also learning the language. I bought a Portuguese book, started learning grammar, and so I could speak with the mestres and practice and pronounce the words better in the roda when I was singing, or just in general. So that's all going to help you. A lot of people don't. They just go to class and go home and never think back about it. I mean, it's cool at first, but once you start taking it seriously and you want to get better, you're going to have to train outside of class, whatever it may be. Okay? And the final one is not concentrating on the music. Okay, music is very important. This is the reason why capoeira is not taekwondo, why it's not gymnastics, why it's not karate or jiu-jitsu, is because of the music. What makes it that beautiful art form that it is. Learn the music, man. I mean, everything's going to help itself. The first thing I did was get the lyrics and clap and sing outside class. That's how I was practicing. Then the first instrument I bought was a pandeiro, and I would play and sing the solo parts and then the chorus parts. And that helped me go a long way. It helped me run past all the other upperclassmen or the upper higher chord belts. Then I bought a beating bow, and that's when I really took over, because these guys couldn't play and sing. They were really insecure about it. They could kick people and drop people and blast people, but they couldn't play and sing in the roda, in the bateria well, or they were kind of scared. They knew 1 or 2 songs and they just felt really insecure, like, oh, here, and they would pass the beating bow to me. I was like, okay, I'll do it. All I did was have the gall and have the confidence to go and try and fail and do well, and I ran right past them in the music. So I was the one at the events playing the beating bow. I was the one at the events playing the tabaki. I was the one doing that, and then the mestres wanted to have me around, because you're 1,000% more valuable if you could sing loud, sing on time, pronunciate the stuff, and play the instruments. You could help them out so they could get off the instruments and go kick them butt. But also, remember, it depends on what kind of group you have or what kind of event that you're at. Sometimes there's only one high master showing up, and they come in and there's a lot of lower level guys. So maybe they'll call on you to be that guy to help them out, and I was many of the times. And then some other events, they're never going to even ask. They're not even going to look at you. They're going to be like, you fucking suck. Don't you dare look over here to the bateria. You're not getting the beating bow. You're not getting anything. but it's going to help. It's going to make you more valuable to you, to your group, to the students in the group, to your instructor, to your school, to your mestre, and also to the capoeira community. If you go and support other groups and they'll ask you to play the berimbau or they'll play something, a lot of times they won't need it. If it's a developed group, there's high level players there, they won't need it. But if they know, hell yeah, this guy plays and sings, yeah. Oh hey, jump on. Happened several times. So that's number 3. And that being said, it's the most important thing is if you haven't bought a berimbau yet, I'm going to put a link for my suppliers, guys. Get one. It's Christmas time. Buy yourself a Christmas gift. I am giving away a bonus if you spend over $200 with these guys. I'm going to go give you my O'Hay's Capoeira Music Mastery, which I'm still filming. I'm going to probably film it all tomorrow in one spot and finish it up. And it's pretty much from the ground up everything you need to know about the music. I'm talking about clapping, palma de terreiro, palma de bimba, atabaque, xaxá, berimbau, the 7 toques from Mestre Bimba, anything and everything, pandeiro, samba style. And with a little bonus, like you know, I always hook it up. So go ahead and click the link, grab yourself a berimbau for Christmas. I'll put the link below. They're also having a discount if you buy a whole bateria, and you'll knock out, and you'll be eligible for the discount. So go click the link, get yourself a berimbau or a bateria or an instrument, or spend $200 with these guys, and I'm gonna set you up. Okay, guys. Until next time, Ginga and grow strong. Ashe.